Lily had always been an active person, but she had never attempted anything quite like a marathon before. It had always seemed like an impossible feat, something only elite athletes could accomplish. But when her best friend challenged her to sign up for a local race, Lily decided to take the leap. She began training for the race months in advance, gradually increasing her mileage and pushing her body to new limits. It was hard work, but she loved the feeling of accomplishment she got after each long run. As the day of the race approached, Lily felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. She had never run more than a half marathon before, and the full distance seemed daunting. But she reminded herself that she had put in the work and that she was ready. The morning of the race was cool and crisp, with just a hint of autumn in the air. Lily arrived at the starting line early, eager to soak in the energy and excitement of the other runners. She chatted with a few people around her, some of whom were veterans of the marathon circuit, and others who, like her, were attempting the distance for the first time. When the starting gun went off, Lily set off with the pack. She tried to keep pace with the others, but soon found herself struggling. Her legs felt heavy, and her breathing was labored. Doubts crept into her mind, and she wondered if she had what it took to finish the race. But she pushed on, one step at a time. She reminded herself of all the hard work she had put in, and the support of her friends and family. She refused to give up. As the miles passed, Lily's determination only grew stronger. She started to pick up the pace, passing other runners along the way. She was in the zone, focused on the finish line ahead. But just when she thought she had it in the bag, she hit the infamous wall. Her legs felt like lead, and her body ached with exhaustion. She wanted to stop, to rest, to give up. But then, she saw a familiar face in the crowd. It was her best friend, cheering her on. Lily drew strength from that, and she found the energy to keep going. She remembered all the times her friend had supported her, and how much it meant to her. With renewed determination, Lily pressed on. She could hear the finish line approaching, and she sprinted the last few hundred yards with everything she had left. And as she crossed the finish line, she collapsed in exhaustion, but also in triumph. Lily had finished the marathon. She had overcome her doubts and pushed past her limits. And she knew that if she could do this, she could do anything. In the days and weeks after the race, Lily felt a newfound confidence in herself. She had accomplished something that had once seemed impossible, and it had changed her in ways she couldn't have predicted. She found herself setting new goals, both in running and in other areas of her life. She took risks she might not have taken before, and felt less afraid of failure. And when she looked back on the marathon, she didn't just see a grueling race. She saw a journey of self-discovery, of perseverance, and of the power of the human spirit.